Definitely Batman. Your question was, how do I know that Gomez Adams was autistic?
While we're nominating people for being autistic, I would like to nominate Giordano Bruno. And you'll see what Francis Yates says about him and his memory palaces. Listen to this shit. But it's not enough to say vaguely that the memory wheels worked by magic. So he didn't just have memory palaces, he had like concentric wheels of different ideas, as well as Greek and letter numbers and peoples from history and famous inventors. It was so complex and it was like nothing anyone else had ever done in terms of memory palaces. But it's not enough to say vaguely that the memory wheels worked by magic. It was a highly systematized magic. Systematization is one of the keynotes of Bruno's mind. There is a compulsion towards systems and systematization in the magic mnemonics which drives their designer throughout his life to a perpetual search for the right system. My plan does not represent the full complexity of this system, in which the 5 subdivisions revolve independently within the 30 compartments of the wheels. And Francis Yates made these circles that no one ever made before from his sketches, and they're so complex. But she says she doesn't even capture them in the charts that she's showing. Thus, the images of the decans of the zodiac, the images of the planets, the images of the moon stations would form and reform in ever-changing combinations, in connection with the images of the houses. Did he intend that there would be formed in the memory, using these ever-changing combinations of astral images, some kind of alchemy of the imagination, a philosopher's stone in the psyche through which every possible arrangement and combination of the objects in the lower world, plants, animals, and stones, would be perceived and remembered? And that in the forming and reforming of the inventor's images in accordance with the forming and reforming of the astral images on the central wheel, the whole history of man would be remembered from above, as it were, all his discoveries, thoughts, philosophies, productions. Such a memory would be the memory of a divine man, of a magus with divine powers through his imagination harnessed to the workings of the cosmic powers. And such an attempt would rest on hermetic assumptions.